Yo, so today we're talking about the Corporate Transparency Act. For a lot of you all made getting and having business credit hot during the pandemic. So actually, Congress passed a new law called the Corporate Transparency Act. Now, this law doesn't go into effect until January of 2024 if you have a new business, and if you have an existing business, this actually starts for you January 2025. What's happening is they're making it so that private companies, small businesses, technically are no longer private. They have access to who owns it. As you know, if you file for an articles of organization through your state, they don't really ask who owns the company. They normally would just ask for a resident agent. And essentially what people have been doing is laundering money, different financial crimes. Like, for example, going around on the internet, people have, created hacks or made lists of different institutions that you can go to and get business credit and pretty much, use EIN only, or there may be like a glitch in the website where you can get approved using just an EIN. And people have been getting all of this business credit and have been, running it up and then running off on the plug, pretty much just maxing out the cards and not paying them back. And then they'll just start a new LLC and go do the same thing all over again. And the credit plug, shout out to him. He actually did a poll on his channel where he asked people like, hey, why do you want business credit? I think that was the question. And he had a few options. And one of the options was, I just want to get business credit and just run it up and run off. And there was an overwhelming majority of people that was their sentiment. But now, in the past, Congress have known about this, but now they're putting a stop to it. And the way that they're doing that is they're making it required that everyone that owns an LLC will have to fill out information that is required. So, just like how you have to renew your LLC, or you have to file an annual report and pay a fee every year. Well, now and that's mostly at the state level. But now you're going to have to do that at the federal level. And this is called Department of the Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. So if you own 25% or more of the company, or you have substantial control, you actually have to file a report. Now, this is pretty much geared at small businesses. Large companies with 20 or more employees, or companies that are publicly traded, this does not apply to them. So if you're a one-person business owner or you have under 20 employees, they're going to want your full legal name, your date of birth, your residential address, and your driver's license number or your passport number. A lot of people want to run off on the plug and, try and figure out ways around this. This also includes foreign entities. So if you register a business in a different country and you do business in the United States, you also have to register for this. Now, here's what happened if you don't. Obviously, it goes into effect January 1st, 2024 for new businesses, and January 1st, 2025 for older businesses. And if you don't register, I'm pretty sure they're going to have a deadline. You're going to get charged or fined $500 per day after the deadline. You could face a maximum penalty of $10,000, or they'll send you up the road to the feds for 2 years for not registering with this. I just wanted to bring this to you all's attention. I know a lot of business owners follow this channel. And again, when it comes to these hacks and these finesses, they're always going to do something to cut it short. It's sweet for a second. And then once the feds get involved, then you're going to start seeing, a lot of people getting in trouble for this stuff. I'm pretty sure most people have somewhat gotten away with it. But moving forward, they're going to close a lot of these loopholes. I'm pretty sure with this, some other loopholes going to open up. And again, there's nothing wrong with doing square business and doing business, the right way. At the same time, like I said, something like this doesn't alarm me because I don't have anything to hide. If you're somebody that does business the correct way and you're not out here abusing the system, this shouldn't alarm you either. And this is just, really just to combat funding of terrorism, money laundering, and then, illegal stuff where people are, opening up these bogus companies, getting lines of credit or credit cards, and then just running it up and not paying it back. So with that being said, do business the right way.